Hi, I'm Ellen McCauley. I'm at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York. We're finishing up Lent. This Sunday is Palm Sunday, and next week is Holy Week. One of the things I want to talk about is forgiveness. I want to talk about this season of Lent being a season of forgiveness. And it makes sense to talk about that in a weight loss group. Because how often do we overdo it and we can't seem to forgive ourselves? You know, why did I do this? And I should have been on the straight and narrow. And I've been in this group since, Adam and Eve. And I haven't lost 10 pounds. And why can't I? Lent is the perfect time today, right now, this instant, to forgive ourselves for all our weight loss failures, all the sins of our past, and those baptismal promises. Do you turn away from sin and Satan towards a life of Christ? I love this article by Father Christopher Seept, and he says, God forgives us through Jesus Christ. Then there's the Holy Spirit. He gives us these gifts in baptism when our parents spoke up for us, and we'll be speaking up at Mass, renewing our baptismal vows. And don't forget, my baptismal anniversary is March 31st. It's coming up. He gives us the gift of forgiveness and reconciliation through the Eucharist and through confession. People who are afraid of confession are doing themselves a major disservice. We need to all go to confession. If you're afraid about the priest, I wasn't kidding when I said go to St. Charles, go to the cathedral, go somewhere. Because that sacrament of reconciliation is so liberating, so freeing. And also we need to remember that if there is mortal sin, that we need to confess it to a priest and have our forgiveness. We can draw strength from that forgiveness. I tell this story all the time. I can't remember a time that I didn't go to confession that I wasn't moved to tears. Just from the feeling. I mean, I come out of there and people are like nudging, what did she do? Kill somebody? What did you do? Oh my gosh. But I feel so free, so and there's one guy who sits in the back row. When I come out of confession, he always looks at his watch and goes, like I was in there a long time. He's kidding me. But anyway, it's profound, it's complete, it's beautiful. God forgives us in many ways, most especially through the death and resurrection of His Son, by the power of the Holy Spirit and through the ministry of the Church in the sacrament of penance. Ask for His forgiveness this Lent and make it a sacred time of completely returning to the Lord. If you haven't gone to confession, there's still confessions. Easter's next Sunday. You can go to confession at any time. We used to call it the Easter duty. Remember? You make your Easter duty. You made sure you went to confession throughout that time. And you're going to see people at Easter Mass that you haven't seen in 20 years, and they're going to be saying it also. They're going to be saying it also with you instead of in with your spirit because they haven't been there so long. We welcome them. We welcome them. We need to be welcoming. So I just wanted to say, if you feel, and I often think that Pray It Off has a certain amount of confession. Your log, you're confessing what you ate. You come to the scale, that's your confession. You hand in your log, you get on the scale. It's liberating. It's over. Because you will weigh the same at home than you do here. I say that every week. And then it's over, and then you begin again. So if you haven't been to confession, I recommend it. I'm going to stop right there, Bob.